Commander, something on your mind?
You called me, sir. Trainer said that you wanted to see me. I guess we're just checking out.
What's our state of readiness, Admiral?
Given the situation everywhere else, as close as we can be, you've done well, Shepard.
What about the extra help we picked up along the way?
Bringing in both the Quarians and the Geth has helped us immeasurably. The Quarian fleet is providing evac and fire support, while the Geth attack Reaper supply lines.
I just realized we haven't checked our readiness since we did that mission. I wonder if we're like full up. Ooh. Okay, so I don't think we've talked about Arya's reinforcement.
What about Arya's mercenaries?
Arya 𝒂𝒾𝒶, there's someone I never thought we'd be in bed with. The blood pack will be useful and violent. Mostly 𝒂𝒾𝒶, I hear. We'll put the Blue Suns to good use. Intel says Darner Vosk is bringing his men, and that they're gunning for a fight. The Eclipse are providing troops and mechs. When we find a Reaper soft spot, they'll help us hit it. Don't want to know how you got Arya's cooperation, but whatever you did, it was worth it.
It was worth it. Have we done this one? I just want to double check.
How about the Asari and Solarians?
Since the coup attempt, the Asari have stepped up to the plate.
Good.
They're committing fleets and sending a science team to work on the Crucible. And believe it or not, they promised us the Destiny Ascension. They haven't forgotten you saved it 3 years ago.
Yes. Yeah, what about the Solarians, though?
And the Solarians?
They sent the entire fleet as a thank you for rescuing their counselor. I guess they managed to overlook the genophage cure.
Yeah. Guess they managed. All right.
What's the Reaper situation?
It's not trending well, even if you did buy Rannoch some time. Our threat projections show the Reapers will gain the advantage on most other fronts. And now the Asari are a prime target. They're the most advanced race in the galaxy. We'll soon find out if that means anything.
If I may, Admiral, I have a personal question.
Speak freely, Commander.
Why me? Why put me in charge of all this?
Because you're the only soldier in this whole damn Navy who knows how to kill Reapers.
I love that they took time for this. Because a lot of the times when you're playing video games, whether it's MMOs, single player, you're the hero, right? And a lot of the times it can like spin out of control and almost be unreasonable. Like, I'm this rando, why me? And so I love the fact that they addressed this. I mean, because she's clearly not a rando anymore. Like, we've ramped up, which I also think is really great. Because a lot of times you just like start off as like a peasant, you're automatically like king like 2 minutes later, and it's like, it's not believable. But this is so well done. I'm so glad they asked this.
You just have to be smart and hope you get lucky. Anyone can figure it out.
Your dossier says otherwise, Shepard. You were trapped on a cruise all those years ago, and you were the only one to make it out alive. Back then I saw more than just a soldier in the making.
And because of that, you think I qualify to save the galaxy?
Shepard, let me tell you something that I've learned the hard way. You can pay a soldier to fire a gun, you can pay him to charge the enemy and take a hill, but you can't pay him to believe.
I don't follow, sir.
When you went up against Sovereign, there was no good reason to believe you'd win. But your crew didn't seem to care, they went along anyway. Your trip through the Omega-4 relay? That was a suicide mission if there ever was one. Yet there your crew was, standing beside you, proud to serve. Why? Because they believed in you, their leader. That's what I need now. Where we're taking them is liable to get pretty hairy, and I know you're the one who will get us to the other side.
Thanks, Hackett.
Nothing more, sir.
Hack it out.
Wow. Master and Commander. All right, let's check. Oh, we did it! We did it! Oh, we did it. Oh my God, I'm so happy. I don't know if that's gonna mean shit, but we did it. All right. Let's look this shit over. So, Citadel Defense Force, I'm assuming there's an update. Oh, no, you're going to make me dig it out of here? Geth jamming frequencies updated the Citadel's automated defense systems? Is that the one? I think so. There's so many. Okay, yeah, I think that was the one. All right. Lion's First Fleet. I'm sure there's another update. There we go. Improved treatments for chemical burns are being implemented by Alliance doctors and medics. So these are the little quests we did lately. Human forces fighting Cerberus took losses. Oh no. Due in part to a shortage of engineers in the Alliance Third Fleet. What? I have no idea what that's from. Interesting. I mean, we're maxed out, so clearly we're still okay, but I would have liked to have known what I've fucked up. I guess that's for another playthrough. All right. Shepard passed Reaper code fragment to Asari High Command. An isolated copy will help predict Reaper movements. Nice. Oh, look. Man, look at the Geth. My baby. Once feared across the galaxy, the synthetic Geth have allied with the organic forces they once called enemies. Their fleets and armies won't stop until the Reapers are neutralized. Geth core. Until recently, the Geth expected nothing but violence from organics and designed themselves accordingly. All Geth platforms are armed, shielded, and built to withstand combat. When they're on the battlefield, enemy tactics and positions are swapped instantaneously between the AIs. The Geth also employ turrets and drones, expendable hardware support to keep losses of networked platforms to a minimum. The result is the largest and perhaps best equipped infantry in the galaxy. So we got the best infantry and then the best fleet. Not the Geth fleet, but the Quarian fleet. All right. Geth fleet. Many Geth vessels are built to explore, mine, or provide transport between factories and space stations. But every Geth ship, regardless of purpose, is also capable of engaging hostile forces. Unbound by the Treaty of 𝒂𝒃𝒁, the synthetic intelligences built almost as many dreadnoughts as the Turians. Ooh, buddy. The software running these ships is in the Geth themselves. Oh, highly advanced electronic security measures and cyber warfare suits. Oh, sweet. Bolster already formidable firepower. Nice. Rewriting the Geth heretics significantly boosted the processing power of a true Geth. Their increased strength make their fleets both more efficient and more lethal in battle. Ah, thank God. Good. I was like, no, my logic had betrayed me. Like, I want to do what's best by them and everything, which is why I rewrote them, because I wanted them to have their free will. I wanted them to be able to do what they wanted to do. Oh. All right, Solarian Third Fleet. An Alliance Rear Admiral once unfairly dismissed the Solarian Third Fleet as nothing more than an overabundance of spy planes. While the Solarians rely heavily on gathering intelligence in any war, the Third Fleet's firepower is comparable to any other major naval force. Its vessels use the latest Guardian defense systems, with improved tracking algorithms to handle a greater number of projectiles than older models. Even its scouting flotillas have been armed with hull-mounted 𝒂𝒃𝒁 cannons, developed in conjunction with the Turian military. Now that their egg clutches are out of danger, the Solarian colony 𝒂𝒾𝒶 is shipping all the materials and weapons it can muster to the Third Fleet. Thank you so much. I appreciate the help. Quarians. The Quarians are skilled engineers with one of the largest fleets in the galaxy. Each of their vessels has been repaired, restocked, and armed for confrontation with the Reapers. Woo! Zen, you butt. Admiral Darrow Zen is head of Quarian Special Projects research vessels that create and improve the technology that keeps the Quarian flotilla operational. Studying the Geth all her life, Zen is an expert on synthetic intelligences and apathy. Space Morgan, you should be nicer. Quarian Civil Fleet. The civilian fleet makes up most of the Quarian flotilla. Properly coordinated, the fleet compensates for its lack of dedicated warships with its sheer numbers. Even its smallest crafts are equipped with ship-to-ship weaponry. The civilian live ships, enormous floating gardens that produce food for the Quarian, have also been fitted with massive 𝒂𝒾𝒶 cannons to provide heavy firepower. Rewriting the Geth heretics significantly boosted the processing power of the 𝒸𝒾𝒶. Oh, okay. I don't know how this affects the Quarian, but... Oh, because they're more lethal in these battles, too. So maybe I get less points because the Geth were better fighters in this instance? Heavy fleet. Ugh, Geralt. Any pirates or mercenaries attempting to prey on the Quarian flotilla must contend with the heavy fleet's cruisers, frigates, fighters, and carriers. The heavy fleet is led by Admiral Han Geralt. The Admiral firmly believes in the importance of ship maintenance and regular training exercises, and murdering everything that moves, and actively encourages those on pilgrimage to seek out technology that will upgrade his fleet's capabilities. As a result, cutting-edge technology is often found in the best of the heavy fleet's vessels. The fleet sustained damage to several dozen frigates that were unable to repair themselves in time to avoid destruction during the war for Rannoch. That's fine, we saved people. That's okay, that's okay. And apparently they took more damage because we rewrote the Geth, but that's okay. Everything's fine now. Everything's fine. The patrol fleet. The patrol fleet are scouts, flying ahead of the flotilla on the lookout for mineable bodies and hostile forces. They scan space with VI systems that pick up heat signatures or other signs of foreign vessels. As the first ships to be targeted in any conflict, some of the Quarian's finest engineers monitor and repair the patrol fleet's shielding. The fleet's commanding officer, Admiral Solarian, relies on speed and shields during combat. And it looks like they did get pummeled a little bit more as well. So I guess it's because we saved him? Did we save Zen? Interesting the way that works. But I'm not super complaining because look, we have so much. We have so much. All right, so let's go talk to people. Tali is here now. Oh, but our baby's not. Ugh. I hurt. Oh, I had deja vu for a second. She has the same hair as I do. It's just brown and I like double took. Okay, so apparently Tali is not in here anymore. I'm just doing a double check. Yeah, so maybe she's on one of her... Where was she? Maybe she's in engineering. That's where she was the first two.
We just took down a Reaper without a giant thresher maw helping.
We did.
Damn right. We just showed the galaxy we could beat them.
We did. Absolutely. All right. Trainer, do you have anything
Commander,
for me?
you've got a new message at your private terminal.
Thank you.
I hear you were on the ground with the Reaper. He fired up at us a few times. Joker pulled the Normandy through some insane maneuvers to stay out of the line of fire.
It's hard being in a fight like that, especially when you're not the one flying the ship. Joker's one of the best, though.
At first I was nauseous, swinging around in my safety harness. But then I was furious. Just... enraged. I wanted that thing dead.
You didn't want the Reapers dead when they attacked Earth?
I wanted them defeated. I wanted Earth saved. But I never wanted to physically tear them in half and watch them blow up.
Congratulations, trainer. I believe you've discovered your fight-or-flight instinct.
Perhaps I should have stayed with chess. Although now I think I'm spoiled by the lack of explosions.
Adorable.
Commander?
Okay, so mail, because we're here. Alright. Oh, I found work to do from Tally. Shepard, just wanted to let you know that I'm going to join Adams in engineering. It seems like the best place for me to help, as long as I'm coming with you anyway. Please drop by when you have a minute. Absolutely. From Ron. 𝒂𝒃𝓁. Commander, with assistance from the 𝒂𝒃, our fleet is nearly back to full strength. We have focused most of our efforts on providing evacuation assistance and support for the Turian fleet, while the 𝒂𝒃 harass the Reapers. Even with our newfound peace, it seemed foolish to risk an incident by putting our forces in closer proximity. I understand from Admiral Zen that the Crucible project continues well. Oh, okay, so she's on the Crucible now. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Though Zen herself seems dissatisfied with the technological capabilities of the device. Though eccentric, is that the word we're going to use? She is also brilliant. Hopefully she will find some way to improve its functionality. I would never have believed you would talk Han down, Commander. Geralt knows I'll punch him again if he doesn't listen. God damn it. Our renegade is showing. Take care of Tali'Zorah for me. Keelah Salai. Admiral Solarian. 𝒂𝒃𝓁. Let's talk Quarian War. Oh, from Allers. It may be hard to believe after what we just went through, but the rest of the galaxy is barely aware the Quarians ever went into the Veil, let alone started a war with the 𝒂𝒃. We're sitting on a major piece of history here. I have material from all the players except you. Can I get into your cabin for an hour and get your thoughts on Vid? Maybe. I don't know if that's another date setup or not. All right. Let's see what Joker has to say.
You know, the Quarians have done pretty well with those suits. Maybe they can make something like that for you.
Yeah, they have. Protective medical exoskeleton. I could even get one with racing stripes.
So what's the problem?
Well, it's like walking around in heavy armor. It totally screws with my spatial awareness.
I wear heavy armor, and my spatial awareness is perfect.
You crashed the last shuttle you flew, Vega. I need to feel my balance shift when I'm flying. I need to feel the ship moving with me. You take that away, I don't know. I mean, I'm good, but I'm not me.
Yeah, I get that.
Plus, have you seen Tally? Come on, I don't have the hips to carry a suit like that. Gotta hand it to you, Commander. That's the first time I've seen someone end a war by yelling.
What? I'm confused. What does she mean I couldn't kill the 𝒂𝒃? I don't want to kill the 𝒂𝒃. In fact, I went to a lot of trouble to save the 𝒂𝒃. Is this another bug? Because this is weird. Oh, as in she's saving them. Okay.
After seeing what the 𝒂𝒃 rebellion really looked like, I figured they deserved a chance.
Thank you, Commander. I doubt many organics would have trusted a synthetic race.
And now we've got 2 fleets for the price of 1. We didn't lose anybody.
Except Legion, before it sacrificed itself. Legion referred to itself as I instead of we.
Yeah? So?
The singular pronoun indicates Legion's independent personality had fully actualized. In its last moments, it was not an avatar of the 𝒂𝒃 consensus. It was a person.
That's what I figured.
Well, when the 𝒂𝒃 fleet helps us retake Earth, I guess we'll owe that to him.
Why Mass Effect? I had just stopped crying. Fine, I just don't care anymore. Just gonna cry like a person.
What's on your mind, Edie?
I was just reflecting. The Quarians' historical era was not making the Geth enough like them.
I'm not sure I understand.
Units with networked intelligences will trend toward cooperation for mutual benefit. But units with central heuristics establishing an individual personality, such as myself, develop preferences. These preferences form attachments that keep my calculations from devaluing the worth of the lives aboard the Normandy.
You're saying the Geth turned on the Quarians because they aren't individuals?
That is my theory, but it is limited to a sample size of one society. The only other notable synthetic society is the Reapers, and we do not know if they govern by consensus as the Geth do.
Do me a favor, don't ask them.
Hello, Shepard.
Alright. See if we can get out of here alive. Oh, thank goodness. Ugh. Yeah, Bo Burnham's Inside is just something else. I had to watch it in stages. It was very impactful. I would recommend that everybody watch it. Alright. Let's do that last, so we do the thing with Allers. Hey, Cortez.
Sounded like quite an ordeal getting that Turian reactor up and running.
I've been through worse.
Well, glad you were able to get some help from Captain Riley's team. Sometimes I forget we aren't all alone in this war. The munitions you carry into the field deserve at least a triple check.
Oh, we're not gonna talk about the Quarians?
Shuttle's primed for the next drop. Shuttle's primed for the next drop.
Dang. I mean, that's fine. I'm just surprised. Vega. Where did he go?
Another Reaper has died.
Yeah.
You are proving that humans are capable soldiers. But I question this peace you have brokered. No such thing is possible between machines and organics. I would have destroyed the synthetics without hesitation. And these Quarians, let's just hope they are reliable allies.
You're so
It is difficult to
pessimistic.
trust a species that hides behind masks.
They are not hiding. It's so they can breathe. Oh my god. Javi, why are you like this?
The only conflict you should concern yourself with is ending the one with the Reapers. Diplomacy does not win wars. Powerful and plentiful firearms do.
I would honestly beg to differ. Look at this entire campaign. We have just been literally exhibiting so much diplomacy. And it is winning us this war.
Your Asari continues to question me. I'm beginning to wish her kind had never learned to talk.
You be nice to her. I swear to fuck.
Do not care what others think. Do what you must. Do not care what others think. Do what you must.
So what he's telling me is I should just not care what he thinks. That's what I'm taking away from this.
Dire news from Earth. Off the radar, reaping begins in rural areas. Millions are dead in the Central Asian wilderness, even more in sub-Saharan Africa. We'll give you the gruesome view of what happens when the Reapers don't stop to indoctrinate. Now, in the battle space.
Wow, hate that.
Commander, I'm doing a segment on the Geth-Quarian War.
Yeah.
It should take maybe an hour. Can we talk in your cabin?
All right. Let's go see her.
Kenneth, you comment on every woman's figure but mine.
Well,
What? You don't like my legs?
Gabby, it's you. You know?
No chicken shit, I don't know. All you do is make stupid sexist comments to avoid saying anything real.
Gabby, now's not the time. We've got work to do. Responsibilities.
Ah, grow a pair, Ken. Look around you. Tomorrow may not come. Something to say, or no?
Gabby, please. We have a duty to the ship and the crew.
What about us? Just... listen to yourself. Kenneth, you comment on every woman's figure but mine.
I love that she calls him out on being sexist.
What? You don't like my legs?
But yeah,
Gabby,
Ken, you got something to say?
You know?
We're not fighting this war for ourselves, Donnelly. We're fighting for the people close to us. Time is short.
I see your point, Commander. Gabby, I think your legs are spectacular.
Well, that's a start.
She's like, God damn it, ask me out. And he's like, I'm gonna talk about your body. You, Kenneth, your brain is made of mushrooms. God damn it. Thane's name moved. I don't know whose was added. Oh, we did forget Tally, didn't we? I was so used to her not being in there. There we go.
Can't be. No. I guess that's right.
Hey, Tally. How's it going?
Oh, sorry. I didn't hear you. I just got communication from the fleet. Sorry. From 𝒂𝒾𝒶. In the old days, I'd send any new technology I found back to the fleet. I should probably be doing that with the agriculture samples now. I don't know anything about raising crops.
How are your people doing?
It's crazy. The Geth are helping. Setting up housing, adapting power systems. They are doing in weeks what would have taken us years. Geth are even uploading into the suits of 𝒂𝒶 volunteers. They're rewriting environmental functions, jump-starting our immune systems.
That's amazing. See, Geth, precious. Sweet.
That doesn't seem possible.
The Geth are software, not hardware. They can transfer themselves from a normal body into anything with enough processing power. They're mimicking infections, so the host can adapt without getting sick. It's like making a vaccine.
That is so amazing.
So the 𝒂𝒶ians won't have to wear those suits anymore.
It doesn't seem possible, but yes, in a few years, with Geth improvements, we won't need them. We might still wear them. The suits have become part of our society. But a rupture won't be a death sentence. Today, on 𝒂𝒃, there are 𝒂𝒂ian children who will grow up healthy and strong, thanks to the Geth.
They owe that to you.
No. I'd have killed the Geth with no regrets. And I'd have been wrong. Thank you.
Dang. And thanks to Legion. Because we couldn't have done any of this without him.
I can't believe my people are working with the Geth. The Geth are helping us rebuild. I never thought I'd see it. Our scientists and the Geth have done amazing work on the Crucible together.
That's right, the Geth are also helping with the Crucible.
Good to see you. Good to see you.
Good to see you too, Tally. Oh, man. Alright. Now we can go figure out where the fuck Vega is. Oh, I see it. Oh, my baby. Oh, I don't need to go to the restroom. Caden? Where are my friends? You better not be in Thane's spot. Nobody gets to sit in there but me.
Got the flush.
Full house. Caught it on the river.
Shit.
Thought you were bluffing on the flush. Good for you.
Cannon, Lieutenant.
Yes, sir, Major Olenko, sir.
Kaidan, are you being a bad sport?
Shepard, I'd deal you in, but Vega just cleaned me out.
Oh, come on. That really as deep as your pockets go? No sentimental crap stowed away? Investments?
James.
I got some land on the Sunshine Coast I could put up.
I'll pass. Hey, Commander.
Hi, James.
Hey, Commander.
Is that it?
That was quite the negotiation you've pulled off.
Thank you.
And having both the Quarians and the Geth on our side, that's a very good thing.
I'd agree.
Totally took down a Reaper.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Sure did.
Yes, you did.
Hell yeah.
Oh
Just a
my
few more
goodness.
and we're done.
Oh, that's sobering. Ugh.
And you know, I'm just gonna have to go with you on trusting the Geth. I hope it works out.
It will.
You know, let's talk later.
Y'all have a good time. Are you smoking inside? Both of you are. All right. I'm not sure Space Mom will have anything for us, but let's check.
Good to see you, Commander.
No.
Another Reaper gone, and peace between the Geth and Quarians. It's amazing.
And now my people have a world to fight for. Something they know will last forever.
So long as you and the Geth remain good neighbors.
They're not our servants anymore. I'm not sure what we should call them. Allies?
Friends?
There's still too many wounds on either side. But maybe one day.
Liara, that was exactly what I was going to suggest. Oh. Improved Geth resistors. These schematics were downloaded from the Geth consensus. They appear to be designs for improved resistor terminals in Geth platforms. The schematics can easily be built into human-sized armor, providing the wearer combat benefits enjoyed by the Geth. The resistors can be tweaked either to increase the wearer's damage output or improve their shield. Ha! We've never had a problem with shields, and I just want to blow shit up. Miniaturized armor capacitors. This data was discovered and downloaded from inside the Geth consensus. Thousands of these miniaturized capacitors were installed beside armor power cells, where they can instantly discharge a stored boost of energy. This boost can be tweaked either to speed up shield regeneration or the rate at which tech, biotic, and combat powers can be used. Alright, well, clearly I'm going to choose cooldown. I don't really have that much problem with my shields, even though I take a lot of missiles to the face. Not intentionally, of course. But they're extra aggravating when I'm like behind a pillar and it hits me anyways.
The migrant fleet and the Geth warships have joined Admiral Hackett.
Oh, is that all we get?
Thanks for coming by.
I die. Email from Sergeant Kavanaugh to Sergeant Ichi. Next time, you want to warn me that the Geth are our friends and that maybe we're not supposed to shoot the big robots? I almost pissed myself when these primes started dropping out of the sky and mopping up the Reapers. We fired a few rounds at them until we realized that they weren't firing back. And then this one comes over, said they're allied assistants, and asked for our status. I'm not complaining. They saved my crew. But I'm never living down having to apologize to a Geth for shooting one. Oh, who shot one of his damn lights off? Thank you for apologizing, though. I'm glad that they thought to apologize. All right. My boy. How's your family doing, Garrus?
Peace between the Geth and Quarians.
Who would have thought?
Not how I ever imagined that would turn out. And next you'll be telling me the Krogan and Turians are cooperating. Oh, right. You managed that one too. You're a peacemaker, Shepard. A rare thing these days.
Yeah.
Now, if you can pacify the Reapers, we'll make you a saint.
Bet.
Not sure if having an army of Geth behind us gives me confidence or makes me feel like there's a target on my back.
Don't say that. You loved Legion too.
Good to see you.
Oh, I hope your family's doing okay, babe. All right. All that's left is Sir Reginald von Potato Puff and Allers. Okay, just a second. This one first. All right.
Trainer, can you send up Diana Allers? She wants to talk to me.
She's on her way, Commander.
I'm sure you've got a million questions.
I narrowed it down to 40. Let's see how you do with the top 10. Commander, the last time most of us heard about Geth, they were attacking the Citadel alongside Sovereign.
Yes, and you should know that was a minority of the Geth. Most of them are not hostile to organics.
Is that how you explain that they're allies, and no longer dangerous robots who stick humans on spikes?
What you have to realize is that despite their reputation, most Geth are not inherently violent. The Quarians attacked them. The Geth fought back in self-defense just like any organic would. Now that we've freed the Geth from Reaper control, they'll want payback for their enslavement.
But you're going to take an army of synthetics to fight Reapers with untold hacking abilities. What's keeping the Reapers from reprogramming the Geth like they have before?
I mean, what's to say they won't indoctrinate people? It's just kind of a moot point.
The Geth are extremely intelligent, and they've put incredible thought into solving this problem. They're not going to turn again. I'd bet my life on it.
Now here's a question from a Batarian on Omega. Commander Shepard, if the mass relays can be destroyed... So did I miss anything? Do you have any questions?
You gonna go file your story now?
Well, if you don't mind.
Go tell the galaxy what we've done. I could use some good news.
Aye aye, Commander.
Yay, that was wholesome. That was good shit. Perfect. Okay, good. Maybe we got another war asset, but we're maxed out. We're already maxed out. Okay, so it is time. Oh man, we still have so many. I can't handle another priority Citadel. Okay, thanks. All right, so we've got the Reapers to do. So let's listen to those.
The Reaper, called Reaper indoctrination, is an insidious means of corrupting organic minds, reprogramming the brain through physical and psychological conditioning using electromagnetic fields, infrasonic and ultrasonic noise, and other subliminal methods. The Reaper's resulting control over the limbic system leaves the victim highly susceptible to its suggestions. Organics undergoing indoctrination may complain of headaches and buzzing or ringing in their ears. As time passes, they have feelings of being watched and hallucinations of ghostly presences. Ultimately, the Reaper gains the ability to use the victim's body to amplify its signals, manifesting as alien voices in the mind. Indoctrination can create perfect deep cover agents. A Reaper's suggestions can manipulate victims into betraying friends, trusting enemies, or viewing the Reaper itself with superstitious awe. Should a Reaper subvert a well-placed political or military leader, the resulting chaos can bring down nations. Long-term physical effects of the manipulation are unsustainable. Higher mental functioning decays, ultimately leaving the victim a gibbering animal. Rapid indoctrination is possible, but causes this decay in days or weeks. Slow, patient indoctrination allows the thrall to last for months or years.
Hate it, Perfect, what we were talking about earlier.
The Citadel races have classified the known variants of Reapers into 4 types. Capital ships are Sovereign-class Reapers 2 kilometers in length. They typically target the dreadnoughts, defense installations, and industrial cities of organic civilizations. Experts believe the Reapers harvest a single species of organics during each cycle of extinction to create these massive ships. Some capital ships are capable of launching small drones equivalent to fighters. Destroyers are 160 meters long and, in astounding numbers, make up the bulk of the Reaper fleet. They engage cruisers and other smaller ships, as well as communications posts and enemy command centers. Research suggests destroyers are created from those species that are not harvested to make capital ships. Troop transports carry husks to unconquered planets and bring victims of the harvest to Reaper processing centers. They vary in length from 200 meters to 1 kilometer, but unlike capital ships and destroyers, do not appear to be self-aware. Instead, other Reapers operate troop transports remotely. Processors, also called slaughter ships, are mobile centers for mass DNA harvesting. Like troop transports, processors appear to be remotely operated by sapient Reapers.
Interesting. I didn't know that some of them were sentient and some of them weren't. That's pretty wild. Oh, we've got lots to look at.
Banshees are the corrupted Asari often found leading a Reaper strike force. The Reapers create them specifically from Asari with active or latent predispositions to becoming 𝒂𝒾𝒶𝓁, a rare neurological condition that enhances the Asari's biotic power while causing the immediate death of anyone she mates with. Lumbering as though in constant pain, the emaciated Banshees are surprisingly durable opponents. They are devastating biotics, able to hurl lethal balls of energy and create shock waves as they regenerate. What Alliance military finds most disturbing is the Banshee's ability to spawn her own warp field and seemingly teleport during combat. Although their wails have no apparent physiological effect, the psychological impact is undeniable. When Banshees die, their 𝒂𝒾𝒶 genetics twist against them, causing a biotic implosion to ensure they evade capture. The Brute is a hulking amalgamation of Turian and Krogan victims of the Reapers. Because tissue from dextroprotein species like the Turians is incompatible with levoprotein species like the Krogan, implants regulate the Brute's body chemistry to combat organ rejection. It is the fusion of Turian military skill and Krogan blood rage that makes the Brute such a formidable enemy, capable of destroying armored vehicles to get to the soldiers inside. Troops are advised to keep their distance and, whenever possible, not engage a Brute alone.
I didn't know what they were before now. Like, you can clearly see that somebody, like, ripped the mandible off of this Turian and stuck the top of his head on this shit. Wow, I fucking hate it. Jesus Christ.
The sight of a Reaper harvester in flight nearby is one of the first indications that a Reaper invasion is underway. Their massive wingspan allows them to quickly cover the distance between them and their prey. In the harvester's mouth are two heavy guns that fire in an alternating pattern. The harvester's most fearsome quality, however, is that its appearance guarantees that Reaper ground troops are not far behind.
So what are they made out of? Or are they just like pulped people like much of the Reapers are?
Marauders are harvested Turians that command and protect other Reaper troops. The lean, armored creatures present a significant threat in and of themselves, but they are especially dangerous when leading a Reaper task force. Alliance Marines have observed Marauders fortifying husks and cannibals by enveloping them in a ribbon of energy that forms a scabby shell of armor. For this reason, when Alliance soldiers encounter a Marauder alongside husks or cannibals, standing orders are to target the Marauder first.
Dang. That's a good point. Harvesters could be from a previous cycle. Oh, that's also wild.
Ravagers are former Rachni that the Reapers have transformed into heavy artillery through a process of implantation and genetic modification. As walking organic turrets, they can sustain and inflict considerable damage. Ravagers bear egg sacs that continuously spawn swarmers. If the sacs are destroyed either during combat or upon the Ravager's death, their entire contents burst forth to charge the enemy and explode on contact. A dead Ravager expels a caustic gas and an acidic puddle. Alliance scientists have theorized that it is easiest for the Reapers to maintain control over units of Rachni genetic extraction because of the species' neurological predisposition for hive mind consensus.
That's fair. Alright, this is the one I'm dreading the most. Let's see how many are here.
Like the Geth plasma shotgun, the Spitfire is not a true energy weapon. Instead, the minigun magnetically flings clusters of superconducting toroids. These donut-shaped projectiles are designed to shatter upon impact, arcing electricity between the fragments and flash-converting them to plasma. The gun's punishing automatic blasts impact with the heat of a cutting torch. The weapon's stopping power has garnered the attention of both Alliance and Quarian intelligence, who theorized that the Spitfire may have been designed to destroy other Geth. Enough Spitfires have been found in the field to suggest that the weapon is out of the prototyping stage and that a schism among synthetics may have forced them into production. Before the introduction of the M560 Hydra, missile launchers either focused on bringing down a single armored target or simultaneously neutralizing multiple unarmored opponents. With the Hydra, a soldier no longer needs to choose between the two. The Hydra releases a barrage of miniature missiles, each guided by an independent homing system that seeks out exposed enemies. On impact, 3 shaped charges per missile explode in sequence. The first overloads the target's kinetic barriers before the second destroys its armor, clearing a path for the third warhead to detonate inside the target. Although melee combat applications for the Omni tool are almost as old as the device itself, the feature was largely unused prior to the Reaper invasion. The need to take on multiple husks in close quarters forced the Alliance to develop ways to enhance the tool's offensive capability. The most common melee design is the Omni Blade, a disposable silicon carbide weapon flash-forged by the tool's mini-fabricator. The transparent, nearly diamond-hard blade is created and suspended in a mass effect field safely away from the user's skin. Warning lights illuminate the field so the searing hot blade only burns what it is intended to: the opponent. More technically adept soldiers frequently modify their Omni tools to maximize stopping power through electrical, kinetic, or thermal energy. Some troops integrate the weapon with their kinetic barriers, transforming the Omni tool into a wrist-mounted bludgeon. Others fabricate flammable gases, held in place by a mass effect field and ignited upon impact. All prove deadly surprises for opponents who expect a disarmed Alliance warrior.
Yeah, that's all of them. I mean, we still have the secondary one that has a bajillion and 7. But, oh god, that's intimidating. But that's all for our red ones. I don't know if we'll have more, probably. There's more stuff to the game. But I hope that each and every one of you have a wonderful rest of your day. Or night. Whatever time it is where you are. And I will see you next time.
Thanks for watching. For more content, you can check out these videos, or my stream on Twitch, or cosplay on Instagram, or my OnlyFans. All the links are in the description. Have a great rest of your day.